Hi, boys and girls. Welcome back to Star Story. So today we are rereading our story, The Adventures of Taxi Dog. Okay, remember that was the title of the story we read yesterday. We're going to reread it together again today. And the author is Deborah and Sal Baraka. They're the people who wrote the words in the story. The illustrator is Mark Buener. He drew the pictures for the story. So before we start reading, Jim, the taxi driver, and his dog Maxie drive all over the city to pick up fares to take them where they want to go. Remember, in this story, the word fare means the person who rides in the taxi. Think. If you were a fare in Jim's taxi, where would you want him to take you? And why would you want to go there? Something to think about. Remember the clowns that got into Jim's taxi and they asked him to hurry because they didn't want to be late for their circus? Were you ever in a hurry like that? And to go somewhere? And where were you going that made you want to be in a hurry? Okay, so today when we read this story, The Adventures of Taxi Dog, it's a story with words that rhyme. You're going to help me read the story. I'm going to read some of the story, and then you're going to say the rhyming words that finish the sentence. I'll read the whole story first to help you remember the rhyming words. All right, here we go. The Adventures of Taxi Dog. My name is Maxie. I ride in a taxi around New York City all day. I sit next to Jim. I belong to him. But it wasn't always this way. All right, keep helping me with the rhyming words. I grew up in the city, all dirty and gritty, looking for food after dark. I roamed all around, avoiding the pound, and lived on my own in the park. One day a car stopped. Its tire had popped. Out stepped a tall man I could see. He came over and said as he patted my head, "Are you lost? You can come home with me." Did I hear right? Oh boy, my tail wagged with joy. I jumped right up on the seat. He said, "My name is Jim. I could ride home with him, and he'd give me some good food to eat." Guys, you're doing a great job helping me with those rhyming words. I ate, I cleaned the whole plate. Then Jim took a scarf of bright red. He tied it around me, so glad that he found me, and kissed me on top of my head. Great job. My wish had come true. I would start life anew. At last I had a warm home, with someone to love me and take good care of me. No longer would I have to roam. Jim said, "Your name's Maxie. You'll ride in my," what's this called again? Taxi. We'll ride all over the town. We'll see all the sights and all the streets and the lights. We'll go riding uptown and down. There's so much to see, every building and tree with people and cars everywhere. All the interesting places, new friends and new faces each time we pick up a fare. One time a big lady who said she was, do you remember her name? Sadie, was singing the night in the show. She broke into a song and I sang right along. You couldn't tell me from the pro. To the hospital quick, my wife is quite sick, cried a man as we stopped for the light. Our baby is due, and like lightning we flew. We made it in time. What a night! Sometimes when it's slow, to the airport we go. We get in the line at the stand. To wait for a fare and a hot dog we share while we watch the planes take off and land. Ooh, there's those silly clowns again. The door opened wide. Guess who jumped inside? 2 clowns and a chimp they called Murray. We're performing at 8 and our flight came in late to the circus, and please try to hurry. We get such big tips on most of our trips. Jim is surprised at this treat, but he doesn't know that I put on a show for the passengers in the back seat. When he says he's putting on a show, what do you think that means? What's he doing? Look at him. Look at Maxie. He's putting on a show. Right, he's like performing. He's got on silly glasses. His nose looks funny. He's got on a mustache. Yeah, he's performing for the people that are in the taxi. At the end of each day, we've earned our pay. We drive the cab back to its spot, where our boss named Lou says, "Hi, how do you do? Have a biscuit. He likes me a lot." It's just like a dream. Me and Jim, we're a team. I'm always there at his side. We never stand still. Every day's a new thrill. Come join us next time for a ride. The end. You guys did a great job with those rhyming words. Thanks for reading The Adventures of Taxi Dog again with me, and I can't wait to see what our story will be tomorrow. Bye, everyone. See you then.